If you've been on the internet for the past month, especially Twitter, oh, you can't see me? One sec. Yeah. If you've been on the internet for the past month, especially Twitter, you would have seen the new discourse that is coming up about spraying perfume on your neck and why you shouldn't do it. Actually, they don't really give a reason why you shouldn't do it. They just say, oh, don't spray perfume on your neck. Fake posting, no reasoning, no backstory, no background, no nothing. And I decided to look into it again because I have addressed it on this channel before, whether you should spray perfumes on your neck and whether it causes cancer or whether it disturbs your body and everything. In this video, I'm going to tell you the public discourse, the facts, what the experts say, my opinion, as well as what I recommend. Hello and welcome back to the channel AYOSFRAGRANCE. I'm Amide. Here we talk all things fragrance and perfumery, and this week we are talking about whether or not to spray perfumes on your neck. The simple and short answer is no. It is not bad because there is no substantial evidence or proof that spraying perfume on your neck does any negative harm to you. But it might not be that simple. In as much as there is no conclusive proof that spraying perfume on your neck causes cancer or does any negative harm to you, I began to reason that even if it did, the people whose interests are protected when perfumes are selling, like people that make money from selling perfumes, the big pharma, but for the perfume industry, they would not really divulge that information to you. And I've also said before that perfumes have an ingredient called fragrance, and what is inside that fragrance they can decide not to tell you because they can say it's their secret formula, and sometimes the things inside those fragrances can be dangerous. But as I said before, extensive research has placed them out of the worry zone for those negative things. Now, I spoke to some experts. One, he is a doctor, Dr. Damshak Jonathan. We play volleyball together. Shout out to you, sir. And I just asked him that, sir, what do you think about spraying perfumes on the neck? And he gave me some pretty interesting answers, which began to make me think in a different way. First of all, there are things known as lymph nodes. We have some in your neck, we have some in your waist, we have some in your armpits. Yeah, the function of those lymph nodes is to, let's say you get infected, basically filter out those infections. That's why sometimes when you have an injury on your leg, some part of your waist begins to have boil or hurt you or something. So basically they are like the refuse remover for your body, for bacteria and for things like that. And so, because you know how perfume works by going through the bloodstream, which amplifies the scent. According to him, perfumes can disrupt the activities of said lymph nodes, even roll-ons. And by disrupting them, I mean they lower the activities of said lymph nodes. And in his experience, some perfumes have been associated with most breast cancers. The one that he said that shocked me the most is that the smell of perfumes are reported to have significant effect on embryos, just like the radiation from your phones. Meaning, in an IVF center, you are advised not to use perfumes. That's why I also personally advise, I didn't even know this before I advised that whenever you're going to visit someone that just gave birth or you're going to visit a baby, minimize your perfume, or in fact, don't spray perfume at all. Now, this is like proper backing for that train of thought. For my opinion, I'm going to start by saying a lot of things can harm you in excess. Roasted fish, roasted meat, which is suya, have carcinogens which are dangerous. A lot of the foods you eat are genetically modified, which, in the words of Dr. Damshak Jonathan, he said, we humans are the only animals that will put chemicals on food so other animals will not eat it, but we end up eating it. That is talking about insecticides and pesticides on our crops. So a lot of things are already out to harm you. So if you start to live your life worrying about, oh, this is going to harm me, it's going to affect you negatively. Also, on the flip side of that, I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you guys, but I have spent a year without using perfumes, like a whole year complete, just after I graduated during my service year, without using perfumes from start to finish. Now, that was because I got perfumes from a friend that his mom made perfumes, actually an acquaintance. His mom made perfumes, and I did not vet the components of said perfumes, and in my final year I used it a lot. Perfume oils, I got 3, and whenever I used them I would have serious headaches. I would just not get myself. So my body associated perfumes, especially perfume oils, with just negative feeling. So I stopped perfumes for a whole year. It wasn't until, this is 2026, it wasn't until 2025 that I restarted perfumes and continued making my content. Even till now, I'm still skeptical about perfume oils. Seriously skeptical. The only perfume oils I trust right now are those of Aza Scent, because she makes them. I don't know how she gets them, but they are very good. They don't affect me. This is not a paid ad, by the way. It's just the truth. So that's the flip side of my earlier concession that everything hurts you, but at the same time I stopped perfume for a while. So what do I advise you to do? Too much of everything is bad, as my mom always says. When using perfumes, do not have overkill. Do not go overboard. Now this is also speaking to myself, because I spray perfumes a lot. Just spray to make sure I can smell it. And even recently it started to disturb me, because I would stop smelling my perfume and I would start getting paranoid that, oh my god, am I smelling nice? Does my perfume still smell? So I would advise, spray on your clothes, spray on your shoulders, spray at the back of your neck. This is what I do now. I don't care if I smell it anymore, as long as I know that, okay, something came out of the spray bottle, then yes, I have sprayed my perfume. It's a journey. Just do everything in moderation. That's my whole advice in this video. Do everything in moderation. That's my recommendation. Please be careful out there and get authentic perfumes. Perfumes that are inauthentic are even more dangerous than we presume authentic perfumes to be. And if you're completely scared but still want to smell nice, then you might want to consider natural oils. If you want to know more about that, comment it and I will let you know what those mean and how you can get those in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope this video hasn't been scary to you or put fear in your heart, but made you understand the nature of the perfume world right now. I personally believe those people that made those tweets are basically trying to fearmonger or trying to gather attention, but there is some level of concern. But again, research has shown that there is no concern to be had. But again, the people who have interest in perfumes will not really want that information to be public. So all in all, you have to be careful for yourself. You have to be responsible for yourself. Use perfumes in moderation. And if you are worried, do not spray on your neck, do not spray on your wrists, do not spray on your elbow, just spray on your clothes and call it a day. This is the same thing that happened when they said spray on the air and walk into it. Then again, they said no, don't spray on the air and walk into it. So many things come. The air, perfumery ebbs and flows, especially the criteria and the things that you need to do about it. So you have to decide. I'm rambling now. You have to decide what you want and be careful not to overdo anything, because even if something, too much of water is bad. So please be careful, and I'll see you in the next video. This is AYOSFRAGRANCE. We'll talk all things fragrance and perfumery. Bye.